What's up guys, here today, hope you're doing well. Today we're back at automation. Today we're going to attempt to build a V8 that makes 800 horsepower per cylinder. Hopefully we can get that right. I do think it's possible, so let's find out. Alright, so we're quickly setting our displacement, which is going to be around 6.1 liters or 6122 cc's. And also we are selecting our rotating assembly, which is going to be pretty cool. And we are going to use VVT on all cams here, because it is a dual overhead cam engine. I sometimes figure it makes a little bit more sense to do VVT on all cams. Next we're going to be running this thing on my favorite fuel as well. It's going to be nitro meth. We're also going to use quality sliders that are of quality plus 15. Now, no cat, no muffler, none of that. We already have some flow problems, so let's try and solve those things right as quickly as we can. Now, going back to the top end, we're quickly going to set our RPM rev limiter, which is going to be around, I think, 8300 RPM. I think that would work. As well as going to our turbo side of things and increasing our intercooler size, because that thing is very much stressed. Now look at that, we're already past the halfway point and doing pretty well too. 84% reliable, so that's pretty good. Now, we're increasing our compressor size of our turbo, and also we are going to go back to the top end and change our RPM sliders again. I think we need to be on a set amount of RPM that we're able to go into our 4000, 5000, 6000 mark. Now, I've calculated this. If we can make 6000 horsepower out of a V8, that is roughly around 700 to 800 horsepower per cylinder. Which, if you take that and you divide it into single cylinders, that power density that that engine has by that point is insane. Now, as you can see there, we are very close to our 6000 horsepower mark. Now we just have to push a little further. Now the tedious part's gonna come in, where we're gonna try and tune it. There we go. Over 6000 horsepower. Let's see how far over we can go. Now this is gonna require some technical tuning, so we need to watch that reliability figure as well as change a couple of things and see what works and see what doesn't work. So far I've built an engine beforehand, and that thing made around 6100 horsepower, give or take. Now that's pretty darn good when you really think about it. And so far this engine is performing the way I imagined it to, but we need to try and push a little more. Now, we're already on 6075 horsepower, which is already insane, and pretty reliable too. I need to tune more turbo side, so we can't run more boost, and we need to go to the exhaust side of things and try and increase that. So that's gonna carry us a little further, but we're almost there. That looks good, looking very good. We are so damn close. Come on, can we get a little more horsepower? Come on. Around 690, okay, 696. Come on, just a little more. There has to be a pocket where we have to make more power. There has to be. Okay, that doesn't do anything. This does, but not much. Okay. Gear, compression, okay, that does not want to play nice. So let's go, I think, to the exhaust system. Let's try and figure out if we can't make more power here. Which I don't think we're gonna be able to do that. Oh, there we go, there we go. Okay. Eco, it's found. Okay, so now we can lower it a little more. Okay, so there was the limit. Okay, so we can't change fueling, because fueling messes with absolutely everything. So let's try and mess with the turbo side of things. Can't change that too much. Okay, well, I'm gonna leave it about here because everything else decides to break and it's not really performing the way it should. So next we are gonna be moving over to paint, and then we're gonna run this engine and see what this thing will make. I have a feeling this engine is gonna sound absolutely insane for its displacement. I mean 9000 RPM, 6.1 liters, yeah, that's gonna sound absolutely insane in my opinion. Next we're gonna be moving to paint. Painting this engine, I have a couple ideas what I'm gonna go with, but let's quickly just start with this. And that looks good. Okay. I don't know if I'm gonna keep the color scheme though. It's pretty cool, but I don't think I'm gonna keep it. Because I've got an idea. Let's make it a Joker themed engine. So nice bright pink color to anger some people that like to be angered. And a beautiful green color, something like that. That looks awesome so far. Now timing covers, the next thing we're going to paint, also carbon fiber. And it's going to look absolutely insane. Some greenage going on. So the sump, I'm just going to make that a whatever color in my opinion. If it wants to play with. Okay, there we go. Change it a little more, there we go. That looks absolutely crazy. So next we're doing two pulls, one looking at the engine, one looking at the rev. So let's see what this machine sounds like. Oh wow, this engine sounds absolutely insane. Thank you so much for watching. Do consider to like, comment, share and subscribe, and I'll see you wonderful people in a new video. Thank you guys. Bye bye.